The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. 69 degrees here at the studios, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. Nice-looking weather forecast, only a 20% chance of rain. And Galen Unold is out there somewhere from LifeSouth Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was a good weekend.
Stay home?
Nice weather. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't do anything too fancy.
Was it a good sports weekend?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a really good sports weekend. The Formula One was at Austin, Texas this week, so that was a lot of fun to watch.
And in the baseball world, what was that like? Anything good?
I mean, nothing changed. I mean, the Mets are going to play Kansas City. I mean, that was definitely going to happen just the way it was going. So
I'll have to look on my Facebook.
Best team in the American League, and the Mets.
So I have to look at my
really hot.
My Facebook friends from when I was a kid, pretty much. Those are the ones who are the Mets fans. And I haven't really checked up to see how they're probably hooping and hollering or whatever, hooting and hollering, whatever the words are. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll start this week, and I think it starts Tuesday, so that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a good series to see just how Kansas City can do against that pitching staff of the Mets.
There's a Halloween costume. One of the Mets players is a guy who has like rather long hair sticking out of his baseball cap.
Yeah, DeGome.
Is that his name? So there's a baseball, a Halloween costume based on him.
Yeah.
It's kind of a crazy costume. And you know what I want to tell you? I saw this funny thing with Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was on Penn and Teller, and it might have been old. I just hadn't, I see things on YouTube. And he challenges Penn to a magic trick. He says, I think I can outdo you. Of course, it's all a big skit, I'm thinking. But then he recruits Teller to be his partner, so it's Shaq and Teller versus Penn. And if Penn wins, then he gets to use Shaq's private jet for a day, which long cut to the chase, he wins. So anyway, it's kind of fun to watch. Have you ever seen this?
No, I haven't.
Nope. Okay, you just dropped off there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I know you. I hear you, but we have a thing here with this wire. This is just driving me nuts. Let me see if I can wiggle it and get you back on there. Can you hear me? You there? Oh, God. This is crazy. Can you hear me? No. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me, and I can't hear you. See, I don't know. Does this happen to anybody else? Does this happen in the afternoon, guys? This is live radio, kids. Any help there? Wiggle this thing. Anybody here? Any engineers in the building, by chance? I don't know. Galen, you there? Did it help at all? Yeah, I hear you. Very, very tiny. The audience can't hear you, I don't think. So it sounds like just me talking to myself. Let me go to a break, and then I will wiggle some wires and see if I can get this thing fixed. Does this thing only happen to me? I don't understand this. We'll take a little break. Be right back with Galen, I hope.
MyFWC.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, intervals of cloud and sunshine. There can be a shower or two along the coast, the high 82 to 86. Mostly cloudy tonight, a late night shower in spots along the coast, the low 69 to 73. Clouds and some sun tomorrow with a shower near the coast, the high 83 to 87. On Wednesday, times of clouds and sun and warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, the high 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen-printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Palm Garden of Ocala is offering a safe and fun environment for your children to trick or treat on Halloween. Come with your children dressed up in their costumes to Palm Garden, located at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Our family will get a kick out of doling out Halloween candy to your family. Trick or treating will be held between 5:30 and 7 p.m. No reservations are necessary, so plan to stop by Palm Garden on Saturday, October 31st, Halloween Day, and have a ghoulish good time. All right, let's see if I got this thing fixed. Galen, can you hear me?
Hey, Larry, how are you?
Thank you. There's a rat's nest of wires on that this phone attaches to, so I don't have any idea which one is the one. So I just wiggle the whole thing, and there you are. So
there you go. That's beautiful.
Who knows if I unwiggled something? Anyway, so there was a couple of inventions that were patented for airplane seats, and we talked about one like a week or so ago, and I wanted to tell you some of them because some of them are kind of crazy. I can't imagine being comfortable flying on some of these.
All right.
How's the blood supply? Let's do that first.
We're okay. We need O negative and we need platelet donors. That's really where we're at, and that's what we're looking for. So. Please just get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood.
We met a woman from Russia yesterday. Did you hear us talking about her?
No, I missed that one. Yeah, the one who was. What did you call her? She looked hard, but she looked good.
Yeah,
I like her too.
Yeah, she's a hard kind of a good-looking lady. Yeah. She had cute toes. Yeah. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Could she donate blood? No.
Yeah, my son asked the same question. My son's like, well, what are sexy toes? I'm like, I have no idea, son.
Oh yeah, you do. You know what sexy toes are.
Not really. I don't know. I'm not into toes.
Well, I'm not into them.
I know what ugly toes look like.
Really?
Toes.
Well, you haven't been.
I wouldn't be able to. I mean, as long as they're either. To me, toes are a pass-fail. Right?
Or a what?
They're either a pass-fail. They're either so bad you don't want them anywhere near you, or they're okay.
Right.
I mean, it's not a. I don't have like a grading scale.
You know, I would challenge you on this. If we had a curtain up and all you could see was the toes of different ladies. And I would to say which one has the sexy toes, you would probably pick them out, especially if I was standing behind that curtain.
All right. Yeah, but again, to me, it's a pass-fail. I mean, I guess I could. It's pretty rare for you to have like a lineup of toes so that you could compare one to the other.
Son asked him what's a sexy toe, right? He said, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's when a woman has sexy toes or not. I mean, that is really. No.
It's a pass-fail. It's a pass-fail.
See, this is an interesting thing. I would like to experiment with this idea here.
Because the women have perfect toes. I've seen not so perfect toes, but I've seen.
Did you see the lady's toes?
It's a pass-fail.
Did you see the Russian lady's toes?
No, I was. You
didn't see the toes
with her jewelry and stuff she had on.
All right, I'm gonna make a point. If I'm ever with Galen around toes, I'm gonna make a point. Hey, Galen, what do you think about those?
But I would never notice them. I wouldn't notice them. No.
But I was looking down. I was looking down. I was playing the instrument and wasn't really thinking about what was going on around me. And then all of a sudden, it's walking up to me into my line of sight with these toes. And I knew it wasn't some guy in flip-flops. I knew right away it was.
Because there was no hair all over them.
Well, some guys have manicured toes.
It wouldn't have been sexy.
They're not sexy like some women's toes are.
All right, well, let me put it this way. So I'm not looking anywhere, and the first part of this woman that I see are her feet. So what do you think my expectations were? My eyes, I'm going to raise my eyes and check out the rest of the package.
Exactly.
And be pleased, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Galen, did we lose you again?
Oh, I hate this. This is
You
been going
talk.
on for a
You
while.
talk, because I can't talk and wiggle
Okay,
wires at the same time.
Exactly.
Go ahead, you talk.
Gosh. Well, no, sexy toes. I mean, because I see a lot of toes sitting here at the window with the ladies walking by with their sandals and their flip-flops, and some are manicured, some have really pretty toenail polish on there, and you can tell if the women have sexy toes or not. Galen, are you there? He's very, very faint. Very, very faint, Galen is. This is a problem we had last week, too. You had to wiggle those wires. Oh, he's very faint. Very faint again. I know, I am. But anyway, it was kind of cool to meet somebody from Crimea because, as Larry was saying earlier, Crimea is in the news. And it's really nice to get a perspective from people that actually live there that's not political because, no, he's very faint, very, very faint. I mean, you can hardly hear him at all. And it's really nice to meet people. She was here on vacation. She had some friends here that she was visiting, and it's pretty cool that they chose to come to Silver Springs to see the pretty parts of our area.
See that?
Galen, are you here? No, he's still chatting. Let me ask him to call on the other line. Should I ask him to call on the other line?
Yeah, do that.
352-622-9622. I can't call out on that line, otherwise I'd call you at 622-9622.
All right, I'll wait for Galen to call back.
Galen will call back.
Let me just tell you this,
Yeah.
because I have to do this anyway, and I'll play another break. Okay. These important message.
There he is. There's Galen on the other line.
We need an engineer in here. Galen, I know you can hear me now, right?
Hey, Larry.
Excellent.
There's a wire here that is loose, and I know it's a wire because when I wiggle it, it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't.
Mm-hmm. And we had that happen.
But it's a rat's nest. It's just a mess.
Yeah, it is. And some of our guests last week we had to have call on the line. You're calling in on to do the interviews.
Galen, it's frustrating me.
I could tell.
I distracted you from talking about pen flooring. I'm sorry.
So let's talk about blood first.
Okay.
You already did that, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, all right. So make sure you know that Pen Flooring made that message possible. Go over to Pen Flooring, say thank you for sponsoring Galen, Unold, and LifeSouth. And by the way, what kind of flooring do you have? I'm thinking about remodeling my home. Mm-hmm. They'll show you everything you want to see, and you'll say, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm going to put that wood down instead of that carpet we've had for all these years. You know, instead of that concrete thing, instead of that terrazzo, I'm going to put down some nice-looking carpet. And or whatever. And Pen Flooring has everything you can think of, and then some. Go to their showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. And also, don't forget to thank Palm Garden. We heard their ad already, but they have a special thing they're doing on Halloween where the kids can come trick or treat. It's
nice.
It's a win-win because the kids get a good time, and the folks who live there, it brightens their day to see children walking through the halls and going trick or treating. So. If you can bring the kids over there as part of their Halloween trick-or-treating, it would be awesome. And thank you, Palm Garden, for sponsoring Galen, Unold, and LifeSouth.
That's a great idea.
Thank you, Dan.
What did I want to tell them about? Oh.
About the 7 terrifying airplane seats.
The airplane seat patents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You said
All right. Airbus has offered a glimpse of what air travel might look like with a patent. We talked about this with 2 rows of seats layered on top of one another. Remember we had this discussion last week or so? All right. That was one. Yeah. Here's another one. This is called the saddle seat. It's another Airbus patent, which would require them to assume a semi-squat position during a flight. The seat, which would not look out of place on a bicycle, in other words, it has no headrest, with back support also limited. You're basically like on a bicycle seat while you're flying.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Wow.
No, I'm not kidding.
Is that like a reduced fare? Is that like back in the cattle section?
Yeah, maybe. The patent states that the increase in the number of seats is achieved to the detriment of the comfort of passengers, but does offer these words. It says, this remains tolerable for the passengers in as much as the flight lasts only for a few hours.
A few hours.
A few hours, yeah. I'm sure there won't be any lawsuits for back injuries for that.
Have you ever gone on a bus and there's no seats and you have to stand?
Yeah, like public transportation or
Right,
something.
right,
Yeah, sure.
right.
It's like a half hour tops, though. I mean, it's not that.
Yeah, it's more like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
It's never long.
Right.
Yeah, not hours.
Never
a few
hours.
hours.
Let's see. Another one. It's a no-frills concept to another level by suggesting passengers could be transported to their destination strapped into the standing position for between $6 and $13 a flight. Now, there's your answer to it. Would you do it?
Yeah, I mean, but I wonder if they'd allow that safety-wise.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would
know.
be the issue.
I mean, if it's $6, I'll stand, I guess, for a little while.
Wow. $6.
I wonder how long it would take. I wonder how long. Like, if you were to go from here to, say, Key West, so that you can make your fantasy fest, you'd pay $6 and stand.
Yeah, I could do that, yeah.
Yeah, that would be, what, an hour?
For my fantasy fest. So he made me self-conscious about this. I do bring it up too much. So I thought I'm not going to bring it up anymore.
It's funny.
No, we went to Sexy Toes.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of sexy toes there, Larry.
Well, I'll be honest. I did never go that low.
Yeah, no, Fantasy Fest has got to be. I would like to go.
You just got stuck on the important thing. I did have a conversation about that topic this weekend. I will tell you that.
Which topic?
I saw somebody. The whole Fantasy Fest costume.
Oh, okay.
And feeling important.
Good.
Came up to me, and this is exactly what happened. So I'm at the MCYFL field. My son plays out there, and this guy came up to me and he goes, "Hey, you want to feel important?" And I kid you not, I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Hey, I heard your show the other day. You want to feel important?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" And I hadn't seen the guy in a while, and so it took me completely off guard. But he laughed hysterically about it for a good 5 minutes. He couldn't talk after that. But, he goes, "Man, I was hoping I'd see you because I wanted to say that to you so bad." I'm like, "Okay, thanks, man." So, yeah.
By the way, one of the most viewed videos of these conversations we have with Galen is the one where we're talking about rules at a nudist camp.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, we're not allowed to talk about that one. I got in trouble for that.
You did?
Oh. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I told you we had to change the name and everything. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I missed that one.
This is a more recent one. I think that was an old one. This is the more recent one.
Oh, yeah, this is the one from
another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get in trouble for this one. We didn't hear any feedback.
No, you're racking up the numbers on that one, though.
Great.
You have fans.
I keep expecting a thumbs down because we really don't talk about it until after the 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
So
at some point, I'm going to get, it's going to be like, hey, if I ever apply for a job or my kids apply for a job, it's going to be like, hey, I saw these videos on YouTube about you talking about some crazy things. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, that makes you an interesting guy.
I guess so.
All right, here's another patent. Here's another patent. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is from a company called Zodiac Seats. They have an economy class cabin hexagon, which consists of a tightly packed jigsaw of alternating backward and forward seats, making it difficult to maintain the number one rule of traveling on any form of public transport, which is to avoid eye contact. You will be facing other people.
Well, she's got sexy toes.
That means you'd be breathing on each other too.
Boeing has filed a patent for an upright sleep support system in flights. An upright sleep support system. Its purpose is to help passengers rest during a flight by letting them lean face forward into a cushion that has a hole to accommodate the eyes, nose, and mouth.
That's
kind of like a
massage.
Masseuse pad.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds great. Think about this. You know how quickly they turn planes from flight to flight? It sounds great until you're on like flight 50 in a row. and you have to put your face on that thing.
Oh, where somebody's been sweating and disgusting.
Yeah. You know, because it gets like if you're stuck on the tarmac and there's no air going through the system, and how hot it gets. Oh,
that'd be horrible.
Disgusting.
Here's another patent.
That thing would get hand sanitized to death.
I think so.
It's a cushion support for your chest that deploys from a backpack attached to the seat in front of you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever slept on a plane or really been so tired you just wanted to sleep?
That's pretty much all I ever did on a plane was sleep. Back in the days.
And been in the middle seat. It's the hardest thing in the world to do is to sleep in the middle seat.
Yeah.
And you'll try anything. You'll put your head on the tray.
Yeah.
You know, you'll pile up all your stuff. I mean, that's a problem.
Head on the tray.
There's some headwear that have been patented that would isolate you from sound, sight, and smell all at once. It's a helmet.
Again, I flew from Chicago, Illinois, all the way to Korea.
Oh.
And I kid you not, in the middle of the plane, it smelled like kimchi. I was like, good gosh, this place stinks. So, if you don't know what kimchi smells like, it's boiled cabbage.
Oh, gosh.
Ew.
It stinks.
Oh my God,
yeah,
that's
I'm all right
horrible.
for the no smell.
Let's see, another one. Let's see. Airbus says their latest stacked seats design is just one of several hundred they will publish each year. This is to protect our ideas. That's why they're publishing them. Whether they actually get used is another story. Oh, okay.
Well, good for them.
I'm sure they do nothing but just float ideas by and just get crushed. I mean, that's how innovation comes about. You just, what if we stacked everybody up vertically, had them go butt to butt, or something, you know? I mean.
Well, they could do it like one of those theme park rides at Busch Gardens. You could have 2 levels, and your feet would be like hanging down, just to like touching the head of the guy below you, and you'd be like suspended. You couldn't have
sexy toes for that.
There you go.
All right, listen to this one. There's a futuristic shaped aircraft where the plane actually looks like it has a pastry on its back with a hole in the middle. According to Airbus, this configuration can fit.
You mean a donut?
Yeah, donut. Can fit more passengers and distribute cabin pressure more evenly. You'd be flying in a donut.
Gosh. I wonder what kind of design we would come up with. I got to think about this.
I don't know enough about flying.
Think it's cool.
So
you don't have to. I think that's the whole point. Is they're like, okay, let's just suspend all laws of gravity and everything else here, and just what's the best way to get somebody from A to B? You know, the most efficiently.
Yeah.
Well, you could have 3 stacks, and everybody could be horizontal. You know, just laying there, and you could just be like stacked up, one on top of the other. Have those.
So I saved the best one for last. It is inspired by a dentist who says that when people go under while he's doing dental work on them, they can be under for 2 hours, and it feels like they've been only under for a minute. He says, why not use that same technology on an airplane?
Yeah, why not?
But just knock them out?
Knock them out, yeah.
No medical ramifications for that. No, not at all. You do whatever
No
you want to do,
snacks.
apparently.
Can you imagine?
Snacks.
Can you imagine this? The whole airplane is filled with people sort of looking comatose, probably drooling.
Imagine if you woke up during all that. You're like, oh my God, what's happening to me?
I had a dream.
I don't know. I'd be afraid I'd wet myself or something. I don't know. I'm sleeping for 2 hours.
One thing to think about.
Yeah, you'd have to,
A long time, Larry.
It depends or something. Just to make sure.
2 hours on a plane? I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, sleeping?
That's not what came to mind for me. So, that's okay.
All right.
What if somebody takes Viagra?
Today, this episode really showed the difference between you and I. You know, I thought we were pretty much alike, but nope, not at all.
Galen,
going 2 hours without going to the bathroom.
where's the Bloodmobile today?
It's Today we're at the Walmart in Summerfield today, so happy to be out there. It's a great drive for us.
All right.
Nice.
Go to the Walmart, and I hope we can fix this other line because that's how we're going to speak to our guests today. All right, Galen, have a good day, and I'm glad everything's okay in your world. And
you got a great
I hope
friend.
your son didn't think I'm too much of a pervert thinking that a woman's toes were sexy.
No, he looked at me, he's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's got their own thing. What do you think?
Oh, goodness. All right, Galen, have a good day.
All right, bye all.
Thank you, Galen. All right, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill.